Okay, after several attempts to find information on the internet, YouTube, Camaros, Team Camaro, other resources, I'm trying to replace my mono-leaf rear spring with a multi-leaf. As you can see, I'm kind of into it a little bit farther than I should have started filming a little bit sooner. So first step is to remove the lower shock bolt, followed by loosening up the rear leaf bushing bolt, followed by lowering and dropping the bottom plate off of the axle. You can see right now I have one leaf off one side. The other side I will be taking off here in just a second. So more updates to come. Okay, as you can see, I have the leaf springs off right now. Like I said before, I removed the lower shock bolt, followed by the parking brake on both sides. Then I removed the lower plate right here, and I loosened the bolt in the back and the mounting bolt in the front, and I blocked everything up. The axle and the drive shaft are still connected, and I blocked up the rest of the car just for safety. Over here I have the leaf springs. These are mono leafs. I'm pretty lucky because the guy that I bought the car from, he had replaced the mono leaves to try to fix the suspension, and obviously it didn't work. But as you can see, the bushings are in excellent shape, so I won't need to replace those. The J clips that are on the underside of the body on those brackets are in real good shape. None of them are broke, so I don't think I'll have to replace any of those at this point. This will be a restoration car probably in 10 years or so, so just a driver right now. I don't think that these looks like some sort of washer. I'm not really sure what they're for. They look like they've been fabricated. So they were on the outside of the spring. Obviously these are right and left right now, so bushings are there. The bushings in the front are in real good shape. The whole removal took me maybe 45 minutes to remove everything, block everything up, so fairly easy to drop it down. I'll be going in and checking out stuff on the internet right now. I have from Detroit Speed, I have the U-bolts and everything and the plates. I had to kind of get it apart before I could tell what I needed for the remainder of the parts. See, the axle was replaced in this car when the guy had it apart, so everything looks pretty good. So pretty happy with how that all came apart. My maintenance skills are not all that great, so I was really glad this is fairly easy. So I'll have some more when I get some more parts. Well, there they are. The new leaf springs from J.C. Whitney. They were on back order when I ordered them. They took about a little over a week to get them or so. And as you can see on the leaf spring, made in the USA, part number 21245. That's what I needed. So I'm going to try to get those reinstalled. Okay, I have the leaf springs next to the original mono leaves, and you can see here that how much of a difference it is. About I would say a good inch or more. So, and I don't expect it to sag as much. All the bushings and everything are in the front, so next step is try to get those set in there. Okay, I have the spring attached in the front and the back, and I have this Detroit Speed conversion kit for a monoleaf to a multi-leaf. So obviously these are going to be half the parts, so I'm going to try to install those now underneath the spring shackle back there. So okay, I've got the bracket in there from Detroit Speed. You can see the spacers in there, aluminum spacers, and the bottom perch. Move that light. You can see the U-bolts that they've provided, and it's fairly simple to put in there. So now I just got to torque it up. Not sure if this is quite right. It just doesn't look right. I have the perches, you can see here. I have the spacer in. I have the new U-bolts going over the top of the axle through the perches and into the lower plate like that. But the spacer looks okay. The alignment of the monoleaf is a little off, it seems, and the plate is right here that is supposed to be on top, but it's not. When you have it on there, there's nothing to hold it in. It's like the gap is too big, as you can see, like right there. The gap is too big for the plate, and it says you could tack weld it, so I'm gonna go and check to see if that's what I'm supposed to have in there. You can see in the, my light out of the way. You really can't see the other one, but so I'm not sure. That's a Detroit Speed conversion kit, so I'm trying to make it work, and it just doesn't look right. I see a big gap in there, so I don't understand what holds it. Doesn't even look like those U-bolts are on right. They're not tight yet, so thinking that I need to redo some of that. I did. I let the car down and tightened up the shackle bolt goes in there and the front. And I was coming to this, and it just doesn't seem to look right, I guess. The car doesn't really seem to, doesn't sit any better, really. I mean, it still sags in the back end like it did before, and I don't know if I'm doing something right. It's binding down, or I was afraid of it binding up, so back to the drawing board. Okay, here's a little follow-up to a YouTube video. I have the 3-leaf J.C. Whitney springs in with the Detroit Speed kit. As you can see, it doesn't quite sit the way I'd like it to. I'd say it's fairly close to level. I wish it was up just a little bit. This winter I'm probably going to be adding a leaf or two in there. I was thinking about going to like a 4 or 5 leaf suspension. And if you can see here, so that's the Detroit Speed right there, the 3-leaf. So I have like that, so you can kind of see that, and I think I had the measurements on there before, but I'd say it's pretty close to level. So so I hope that helps, and I'll have more video as soon as I get those other leaves put in. Here's some video of the other side of the car. We're just headed to a parade, so I figured it'd be a good time to grab a little bit of video. See the suspension there. See it? It's just a little bit low. I wish it was just maybe an inch or two more. So like I said, I'll be adding a leaf. Have a great summer.